NACHMAN is always saying, we should always be happy. Gewalt, don't never be in despair. There is no such thing as despair. Well, that's in the sense that I just said, the deductions, if you encompass the deductions and the inductions, so, and if you succeed in riding that wave of euphoria, so yes, there's no despair. But of course the other side is there also. We do have our deductive side, and there are moments of gloom, doom and gloom when I think about not having any children, and I missed out on that. All those nice cuddles I could have had, that's gone. That's very depressing. On the other hand, I can sometimes justify it in some kind of holistic context. So, let's see, what's the message of the dream? The dream work is saying, Franklin, that just like this musician here that has got a knack and can hypnotize the audience without making any sense at all, same is here. I am your life force, your dialectic, your phenomenology of the spirit, your life, your reality, and I go on and on. Or I'm here and now, and like a roller coaster, and you're here, and sometimes you're close to me, and most of the time lately you've been close to me, and you see that, you get results. Because you have faith. You have faith in me, and I have faith in you, because we keep in touch. And the message of the dream is, I'm the dream saying, you don't have to make sense. Just live as long as life goes on, as your life goes on, as long as I go on for you, as long as we go on together. A little longer, maybe a lot longer, not much longer probably, 70 years old, And I'll get foggier as we go along. I'm shrinking 1% every year or something. Your mind shrinks 1% every year when you get past 60. So maybe we got less, the journey will be less long than it has been, but we still can travel a little longer. And at least I keep you entertained. I have media to express myself. Not like some people's life journey where they didn't bother to develop their media. But I have ways to express myself. I can sing, I can shout, I can pound on things, I can push buttons, So I'm a pretty versatile, pretty expressive life force here. I'm a life force, I'm a roller coaster that sings, and it's very, very expressive. So I'm a highly developed it, or id, or something. And I'm integrated because of the mind, So, I'm a prophetic voice. Maimonides' theory of prophecy. The impulse first comes to the rational side, the divine shepa, the overflow from wherever or whatever, comes to the rational side. That was all your education, learning all these techniques of self-expression, everything, ideas, and then comes to this. After that, you got to your wits' end there. You discovered your intuitive, your expressive, your emotional side came out of the box, Jack in the Box. I released the Jack in the Box. At age 22, left medical school. At age 40, left music school, and the experimental theater world in New York, all those physical theater workshops, releasing the body, releasing the emotions, all that good sex. Cost you my children, of course, because all that whoring around I did. But whatever. I'm a well-articulated life force here. Hey, no children, no wife. Come to think of it, if you compare you with a religious lifestyle, hey, wait a second, maybe we made a mistake. See, I look at the Hasidim and I look at these wonderful families, all these wonderful children. Maybe I screwed up here. Wait a second. Maybe I made a mistake. Hey, maybe you got lost. Maybe I took you in the wrong direction. Okay, see that? Life force, roller coaster. I shouldn't have followed you at all. I should have stopped. I should have gone to Israel when I was 22 instead of when I was 40, and then I could have maybe saved my soul. So maybe you're the devil. Hey, maybe you're the devil. You misled me. Oh my gosh. I'm your reality, Franklin. Devil, schmevel, life. Am I good or evil? I don't know. Wait, I'm getting lost here. Wait, I thought it all figured out, and now I'm lost again. This is a dopey Greenword section. And I'm not getting anywhere. Everything, just when I think I got it figured out, a new moment comes along. Now I don't know. What does this have to do with the dream? Well, this guy is on the stage there. I keep playing my music here, and everybody's astounded. But I'm not the force. I'm not running the show here. It's some other bigger thing. It's playing me. Reality. Reality is playing me. But maybe something bigger than reality actually should be playing reality. So somehow or other, it's not enough that the rational side and the emotional side are going. There's also maybe got to be some higher force that gives direction. I don't know. What if the direction giver is not right? So how do you know? How do I know? I follow the rainbow, follow the stream, follow the fellow who follow the dreams. I followed you, dream. I've been following you. Maybe you led me in the wrong direction. I don't know. Could I be another one of those black guys with the black suits and the two hats and everything, dancing around a circle? Get lost in that mob? No, that's not me either. I'm not just going to get lost in a mob. I don't want to get lost in a mob. Okay, so I got to an impasse here. Good point to get to. And when you get to the impasse, what do you do in Gestalt therapy? Rhythm of contact and withdrawal. So I close my eyes. Concentrate on my breathing. Concentrate on my breathing. Concentrate on my breathing. Tension in my neck. Relax my shoulders. Squeeze my shoulders. Squeezing my shoulders, my neck, my face muscles, my gut, relaxing. Relaxing. Okay, I did it. Halal hapanui, the empty space.
Now Jerusalem is in the heart of the world. As is written, I have placed Jerusalem in the midst of the nations. Therefore it is to the Holy Land that we must travel, if we would hasten the redemption. To the Holy Land, and there, to fulfill the verse, speak unto the heart of Jerusalem, and from Jerusalem we will speak to all the nations. There in the Holy Land, where the navies of Napoleon and the Turk face each other and each day engage in new bloody carnage, there already is in progress the final battle of Gog and Magog that is preparing the day of redemption. Now that the day of judgment has at last arrived, all obstacles with this moment and forevermore cease to exist. For now the two messiahs are only one, and now is your true tzaddik of the generation allowed to remain permanently attached to the upper wisdom. But this is a state which may be attained only in the Holy Land of Israel, and therefore we must no longer hesitate. We must prepare to set sail immediately. Dear Lord, Master of the world, thy hour is at hand. Tomorrow in the morning we will rise into our carriages. We are the holy messengers, as is written, Moses sent angels as messages. But the Holy Land of Israel is attained only through suffering. And it is to arm you against all the great impediments which will arise before us in our journey that I have prepared you during the past year. All our midnight vigils, all the special fast days, additional prayers and confessions have led to this awesome time. I am sure that each one of you is ready to face the tasks which awaits us on the way. The main thing, as I have told you again and again, is not to despair. Even he who stands on the very bottom rung, God forbid, or in the very depths of hell, may God protect us, should nevertheless not despair. He will fulfill the scripture, out of the belly of the deep I cried, and be as strong as he can. The main thing is this: it is forbidden to despair. Gewalt! Do not despair. There is no such thing as despair at all. In fact, the truth is exactly the opposite of despair. You must accept all your sufferings with joy, since these sufferings are your portion, which the Lord has given specifically to you in order to bring about a successful conclusion to our great mission. Instead of despair, we must sing and dance and clap our hands many times to bring the Messiah now. My fire will burn until Mashiach comes. I prepare to give thanks and praise to my Creator, to unify the Holy One, blessed be He, and His Shekhinah, in awe and love, in the name of all Israel.
I'm sorry to have to disturb you all, but this here Rebbe from Shutrina is going and lodge a complaint against Jesus. He says you've been operating on these premises some kind of cult or something. He says you've been sitting here and reading the wrong book and making up new songs, saying the wrong words when you're doing your praying. And he says you've been making too much noise, laughing and yelling and such. Of course, I ain't seen none of it, but he says he got 10 witnesses. The witnesses pop up. Can back him up, much as you please. The witnesses pop down. And he says he don't go to work. Instead, he's just sitting around all day reading those books he's not supposed to be reading. He says he's going to exculpate you or something like that to get you out of town. In the meantime, he says he wants me to lock you up, since he is a danger to the whole world. He ain't using cahoots with Satan and all.